Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Donna. And for those of you not new, thank you so much for continuing to come back and support my channel. I appreciate you guys so very much. Today I am doing my March haul. And I really don't have much, honestly, to share with you all. So this month I didn't do a whole lot of shopping, honestly. Going into my beauty budget this month, I did have the $150 to spend this month. I blew February's budget, but I don't borrow from the next month. So we did start new this month with $150 to spend. I did get my Ipsy that does come out of my beauty budget, and that was $25. In addition to my Ipsy, I did add some things on. I cannot believe I spent another $35 on add-ons, but I did. I added on a Nude Sticks lip paint that also doubles as like a blush. I also added on a Balm Cosmetics blush tin, which had 4 different blushes in it, and I added on an Ofra Cosmetics bronzer. And then I also added on to those 3 of these guys, one for me, one for my SDE, and one for my DM partner. They're just little keychains that say yes she can. Anyways, I ended up spending an additional $35 on my Ipsy last month. Right off the bat, we have $60 coming off that $150 total. I did go to TJ Maxx. My daughter and I decided to go to TJ Maxx one day, and I picked up a couple of pairs of shoes. These don't actually filter into my beauty budget, which I'm uber thankful for, but it is getting sandal time, and I'm excited to be able to wear sandals back to work. So I did pick up this pair of sandals here. They are in the size 10. I'm not sure that I needed a size 10, honestly. They kind of flip and flop around on my feet, but I do like them a lot. They were $20 for this pair of sandals. I think that they are super cute, but my favorite pair that I actually have worn a couple times now are these. These are by Blowfish. And these are new sandals as well. I love that they zip up on the side. They have a little tiny bit of a heel. A friend of mine wears Blowfish shoes all the time and talks about how comfortable they are. I have worn these a couple times and really do find them to be super comfortable sandals. So those 2 pairs, and these were $30. I did not add those totals into my budget here because clothes don't count against my budget. Shoes are part of that category, I feel like. When we dig into it, I did end up spending $128 at TJ Maxx, but of that $128, only $50 counted towards my budget. So let's dig into what that $50 was. So we're going to start with these. This is, of course, some more of those little tiny packets of wipes. If you're part of my channel, you know that I am trying to curb my habit on makeup wipes these days. I am allowing myself one of these little packs of wipes per month. These little packs are 30 wipes in here as opposed to the 60 wipes in the giant packs that I was buying last year. I really am just trying to have a better environmental impact as a person and have started using my makeup eraser more than the wipes. But I do allow myself one of these facial wipes every single day. In my personal makeup application, I do like washing my hands off quite frequently. I hate the feel of makeup on my fingers, which is weird, but I do. So I give myself one wipe during my personal makeup application to use to wipe off my hands while we're doing it. But I have limited myself to one of these 30 wipe packs per day or per month instead of one of the 60 wipe packs per month. So I did buy those. These guys were for a pack of 120 wipes, were $4.99. In addition to that, I picked up these. I don't know, these brushes just kind of fascinate me just a little bit. And this one right here, this middle one, I feel like will be the perfect brush for the brow bone. But I want to try these brushes. They fascinate me, to be honest. They're a little bit wonkily shaped. So I'm excited to try them out. They are called the Real Techniques Rebel Edge Trio for bronzer, shadow, and highlight. So I'm excited about those. Those were $7.99. I can't imagine how I spent $50 at TJ Maxx on makeup, but somehow I did, I guess. Probably these. No, maybe not. The next thing that I purchased from TJ Maxx, again, as part of my want to be better to the environment, I haven't been buying cotton squares. I have been using instead these reusable cottons, but I find that they just don't work as well as I want them to for some things that I need to do. So I did go ahead and pick up some cotton squares from TJ Maxx, which I typically pick up cotton squares from Ulta. They're super cheap. They're like $2.99 a piece. And looking back, I should have purchased them from Ulta, but I purchased these ones because I really want to know what the draw is to these makeup cottons, because they're typically really expensive. They are the Shiseido facial cottons, and these were $7.99 at TJ Maxx, which is expensive for facial cottons, but they're Shiseido. I've heard so many great things about these facial cottons, and I really just want to try them. The next thing I picked up is this. It's my Ray Ray 15 shade. It's the colorful one, you guys. They had this at TJ Maxx for $5.99, and I thought that, even if it's crap, $5.99 isn't bad. This is what the palette looks like, and this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It does have all the different colors. I do have the It's My Ray Ray palette that is like tri-fold, and it came with like 6 facial powders and then the eyeshadows as well. I thought I would pick up this one. It is one that I wanted to pick up when it first came out, but then never did. So there's that. It was $5.99 at TJ Maxx. The next thing I picked up was this. This is the most expensive one in the bunch, and it's the Too Faced Razzle Dazzle Berry eyeshadow palette. Like, I needed this, but I remember when these came out, I really wanted both of them, honestly, but I ended up picking up this one. But this is what the palette looks like. It's just like purples and pinks, and I really kind of like it. It smells super good on the inside. I really dig the packaging. Excited to put that into rotation in my collection. This was $14.99, which is a far cry from what it was in the first place when it came out. And then I also, from that same collection, got the Tutti Frutti Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo in Cherry Bomb for $8. And this one looks like this. Cute little cherries on the front. And then that is what the palette looks like. There is a little tiny mirror on the cover to the palette, and I'm actually kind of excited for that. I went through all of their stuff, and this one was $8, whereas the rest of them were $9.99, I think, and this one wasn't touched, so I don't know why it was ringing in at $8, but it was, so I'm actually excited for that. And that is everything that I picked up at TJ Maxx. Again, TJ Maxx consisted of $50 of my budget. So between that and the Ipsy purchase, I am sitting at $110 spent. So I had $40 left to spend for the month. So the next purchase is my Ulta purchase, and y'all maybe are looking at this bag going, there's no way that was less than $40. But y'all, it was $2.15 because I did use my points. I used $125 worth of my points to purchase these things. A lot of what's in this bag is stuff that I needed. Might have been like, repurchases. There are a couple things in here that I didn't need, but I'm super glad to have them. So there's only $2 that counted towards my budget. I ended March having $38 left of my $150 budget. So that makes me super, super excited. So the first thing I purchased from Ulta was this. It is the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree special shampoo. I do buy this for my children. I like them using this on their hair. I feel like it cleans well. I also feel like I can smell it and it makes their hair smell good. It also is just really invigorating shampoo and does great things for their scalp, which they also love. I also picked up this. It is the Enabla Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder. And this one is in Skin Glazing. It's actually called Privilege. I have been wanting to try these highlights, and I haven't actually seen them at any of my stores until I went in one day shortly before, all this. We were doing some cleaning, and I saw this actually in I actually saw this in the sales section, and it was because it was an online purchase that was returned, and I'm uber thankful for that because I got it actually for next to nothing because I paid pennies for it because I got it with my points. So this is a Nabla Skin Glazing Highlight. I'm super excited to try that out. The next thing I bought was this. It is the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo, and this one is in Warm Honey. I have one of these blush duos and I absolutely love it, and I've been eyeballing this one, and I needed to add a bigger dollar amount to my $125 to get up to that $125. But this is the shade of that. I just think it is super pretty, super neutral, and I'm super excited to have it in my collection. The other one I have is more of a like deep mauvey tone, so there's that. I also got a backup of my Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. This is my favorite foundation. For those of you that have watched my channel, you know that. This is an LN6, which is my shade in this foundation. I'm super excited to have it back in my collection. This was on sale during the 21 Days of Beauty. Most all foundations were on a hot buy for 30% off. So I did pick this up for like 25 bucks. The next thing I picked up is this. It is the EOS Shave Cream in a squirty tube. I'm so excited about this because you guys know, if you've watched my empties, you've seen a couple of the pump bottles of this shave cream go into my empties, and I'm consistently complaining about the fact that these bottles are not conducive to getting all the product out that I feel like you run through it rather quickly because at some point the pump stops working and you can't get that product out of that bottle anymore. And now it's in a squirty tube. I am so excited about it. This one is for dry skin, and it's got mango butter, coconut oil, and shea butter. And I am super excited to try and use it. It smells so good, and I cannot wait to try it. I also bought a new Tahitian Vanilla Bean Tree Hut scrub. I do love these scrubs. They are super inexpensive. Honestly, I think they're like $7.99 at Ulta, and I use these scrubs before I shave in the shower. Every single time before I shave in the shower, this sloughs off all that, dry skin that I have in particular on my legs, so that my shave is a little more smooth, which between this and this, it creates an amazing moisturized experience for my legs when shaving typically is not like that, and I was completely out. So I did need another one of those. If you know my channel, you know that I was almost also out of this. This is the Gentle Makeup Remover by Cetaphil. This is what I use to remove my eye makeup before I go in with my balm cleanser, and then my other facial cleanser for that first and second cleanse. I do use this on my eyes first to take off the eye makeup remover, and I was down to about here in my bottle, so I did need another one of these. So already 4 of those items really is about, care of your body. And then just to get it up over that $125, I needed to add on a small item. This was in our impulse fixture, and it is a Nude Sticks tin. And it's got 3 mini lip sticks in it, but I think that this is super cute. And then it's got 3 of the little lipsticks in it. I'm not sure what this is. What is this? Oh, it's a sharpener. That's fun. It's a little lip sharpener. Oh, that has a mirror on it. The lid of the tin has a mirror on it. That's really cool. So I just added that on because I needed to get up over that hump of $125 so that I could use. I only spend my points $125 at a time, or $250 at a time, or you know, like so on and so forth. Because if you do it less than that, it's really not worth it for you. If you wait until you have 2,000 points, you get $125 spin, so you're kind of getting like a $25 booster. When I went in that day, that GM also gave me a couple of gratis items. So I did get this Soft Hello charcoal infused toothbrush, which I thought was interesting and I'm super excited to use. I got this 10 Lux illuminating self-tan drops, which I'm not really sure what these are for, but I'm super excited to try them. Lord knows I maybe need a tan, but it looks like that. It's just a little vial of self-tan drops. I also got this Tula skincare so polished probiotic and superfood exfoliating sugar scrub, which is interesting, and this Boscia peptide trio eye cream. So excited about all this stuff. And again, you guys, this whole Ulta haul cost me $2. The $125 that I spent on this didn't count towards my budget because I'm only allowed to spend those points at Ulta, and it's already money I've already spent. So those $125 didn't count towards this, but the $2 that I went over that 125 did. So I spent $60 at Ipsy in the month of March. I spent $50 at TJ Maxx, and I spent $2 at Ulta. So I ended up with $38 left over in my budget. So moving into April, we do have $188 that we are able to spend. I'm hoping that that won't do the same thing to me that, having 194 in February did to me. I'm hoping that I won't go overextended. I know that Ipsy, obviously I'm going to have that spend every single month until we come around to September, because then I will be canceling my Ipsy subscription. I also canceled my FabFitFun, so that will no longer be coming. Well, not that it was before, but I was an annual subscriber, so that annual amount won't be coming out of my budget anytime soon either. And I'm super excited to put these items into rotation now. I'm also, honestly, you guys, really excited about this highlighter. I've been wanting to try Nabla for a long time. So far, of the brands that intrigued me this year on my list, I'm able to cross 2 of them off that list because I got some Melt products, and now I got a Nabla product. So far, I'm able to take a couple of those off my list. I think while I have a little bit of exaggerated budget, I might take the opportunity to order a couple of single shadows from Cliona Cosmetics, because that is another brand that I really want to try, and I really can't go to the stores and shop right now. So I have been fake online shopping for a couple weeks at this point. And while I'm bored with it, it would be sure nice to fake online shop, but also see some kind of something come in the mail to me at some point. So we will see. I am a hot mess today. I don't feel very good, and my hair is flat as a pancake. So I am going to take that as I need to go rest. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys are staying safe, and that you guys are well, and that you're washing your hands, and that you're practicing social distancing. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that if you enjoyed this video, that you are considering giving it a big thumbs up. I also hope that you'll consider subscribing before you go. And until next time, guys, bye.